Hello, everyone. This is Kia Kelly, video marketing and social media strategist, where I teach you all about marketing your business on social and sell your products and services and live a great life. Um, Instagram is talking to us. Okay, let's mute Instagram. All right, we're trying to go live everywhere. But hello, everyone. I am live using StreamYard, and we are live everywhere. So tell me what city, state, or country you're watching me from. Let me check really quickly. I always tell you guys that anytime I go live on Facebook, that oftentimes my personal profile will lock it and it won't let people join. And so I want to see if it unlocked it. Okay, let's see. Let's go to Kenya's personal profile. Let's see what's happening there. Hello, everyone. Glad you guys are here. Let me see if I did it. I think I did it. I did it. No, I did not. I did not. Okay. Sorry, I have to unlock my privacy settings on my personal page because you can't see it. Okay, there we go. I think I did it. All right. So we have Brooklyn, New York, Southern California. What part of? Oh, girl, I know you were down here. Where are you at here? Cleveland, Ohio. Welcome, everybody. Today we're talking about a potential TikTok ban. I'm going to be reading some news articles, and then we're just going to have a conversation as it pertains to you, your business. So, everybody that is here, I want you to tell me, what do you do, and then what is your current experience with TikTok for your business? Okay. So tell me, what do you do and your current experience with TikTok for your business? Hey, Doc Rob. Hey, Alex, St. Louis, Missouri. Welcome, everybody. So I'm going to pull up a couple news articles and we're going to talk about it a little bit. And then I'm going to answer some questions and tell you what I think you should be doing or how I think you should be thinking about this as it pertains to a TikTok ban. Okay. So I see a bunch of you guys are on Instagram. I see people on Facebook and YouTube and LinkedIn and TikTok. If you guys don't mind, if you would share the broadcast, I would appreciate it so much because it allows me to reach more people. And we're talking about a potential TikTok ban. I see Phoenix, Arizona. Thanks for being here. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but you're getting flooded with the news of a potential TikTok ban. So let me pull up some of the articles I have here. So first we have CNN. And listen, I don't know who your news source is or whatever. I am apolitical, so this is not about this conversation today is not about politics. Okay, CNN says it has the headline of "Wait, is America actually banning TikTok now?" And that came out today. Okay, it says House lawmakers are moving with dizzying speed with a plan that could ban TikTok from the United States. In a span of 2 days this week, a key House committee introduced approved a bill targeting TikTok. The full House is set to vote on it early as next week, and the White House says President Joe Biden is prepared to sign it. But could a TikTok ban really happen? Okay, so what would the bill do? Let me tell you what the bill would do. Hey, from Houston. What the bill would do, if enacted, the bill would give TikTok roughly 5 months to separate from its China linked parent company, ByteDance, or else app stores in the United States would be prohibited from hosting the app on their platforms. It doesn't stop there. The bill lays out similar restrictions for any app allegedly controlled by foreign adversaries such as China, Iran, Russia, or North Korea, and it sets up a process for Biden and any future president to identify apps that should be banned under the legislation. Okay. It says any app stores in violation of the ban, the bill establishes a fine of $5,000 per user for a ban of the app. In the case of TikTok, Apple, Google could potentially be on the hook for $850 billion in fines if they were to ban TikTok, and the companies did not oblige. Okay, so let's have a conversation about this. Okay, so I'm curious, what do you guys do, and then how do you typically use TikTok? Okay, so we have I am a social media SM. I am an SM as a home registered nurse. What does SM stand for? I was thinking social media manager. No. Stay at home mom. No. Single mom. Is that what is that what SM stands for? Single mom? Okay. Because I'm like, we all have these acronyms, and I'm like, woo, I don't know what these abbreviations are for. I said acronyms, but abbreviations. I started a TikTok educator with D to give tips, resources for new parents. Okay, perfect. Love that. What else do you guys do? I want to know. So obviously, you guys, I teach social media marketing on all social platforms, including TikTok. And most people know me for teaching TikTok marketing. But I'm curious what you guys do. So my here's how I look at what's happening with TikTok. Oh, sorry, my mic was all the way over here. This should probably be a lot better. Okay, is this mic, is it louder now? Now that the mic is like literally right here, it was like over here like the whole time. So when I think about this with TikTok, there's a lot of little things that are going on. I'm like, we haven't heard about a potential TikTok ban in quite some time, right? But I'm also like, okay, what year is this? This is year 2024. This is an election year. This is where everybody is saying, doing all of these different things, making all these promises or whatever to get elected. Not saying people will or won't do things, but I'm also just like, what is going on? Why is this a thing right now again? Right. I also had the thought, and I'm not a typical conspiracy theorist, but I also had the thought process of, this is really interesting. Like, is the media talking about this as a sensationalized story because they don't want us to focus on something else? Like, I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I'm like, why is this such a why are we talking about that? Why is this such a big headline today? What is it that we are not talking about that we're using this to talk about? That's kind of what happened to me today when I saw that. But also, I still said to myself, okay, you know, are we friends with China? The answer is no. Is it in the US's best interest to protect national security? Of course it is, right? Do I think that TikTok or the app or what have you has potential of knowing things it shouldn't know or whatever, or influencing things or what have you? Yes, there's always potential of all of that, you know? But when I look at this as a potential TikTok ban, I am always just like, I just don't see it. Thank you guys so much for sharing the broadcast. Um, I just don't see it. I just don't see the US really, really, really banning the app from the App Store, right? But I wanted to talk today. What should you do? Um, with expectation of a potential ban, right? Who here feels nervous about TikTok getting banned? If you feel nervous, just type me in the chat. Where do I feel? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, where do I feel about it getting banned if it got banned? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 is like, oh my God, this is terrible. 1 is like, whatever. If TikTok got banned, I feel like as a business, I don't think it would be in my best interest because I teach TikTok marketing. I feel like, oh, probably a 7, 7, 8. That would be terrible, you know, if we got banned. Where do I feel in terms of the expectation that TikTok is going to get banned? I feel at, I feel probably at a 4 or 5 because anything could happen. I mean, the government is the government. They can do whatever it is they want to do because obviously they do all types of stuff. And we're like, what? You know? So there's always the potential. But I am more so focusing on, okay, let's just say that in 5 months that TikTok gets banned. Then that means today I have a moment in time where I can be focusing on what how I should navigate in my life and in my business now versus later. Does that make sense? So let's just say that come fall that TikTok got banned. What would you do today in preparation for what could happen in the fall? Does that make sense? And so for me, what I feel like it's best for me to do and what I feel like is best for other people to do is it's real. And I know we talked about this like, you know, earlier this week when um Facebook went down and then Instagram went down, then LinkedIn went down or whatever, that you saw a lot of people talking about the value of having an email list, right? And so we all heard that, we all know that, but in my mind I'm like, okay, I have built a community of 500,000 people. It's in my best interest to invest a lot of time and energy moving people from TikTok to email, not moving them from TikTok to Instagram, or TikTok to YouTube, but moving them to email so that way I have control. What does that mean? I say this all the time. If I send one email to 100,000 people, 100,000 people get a message, right? If I post one video to TikTok to my 500,000 followers, 500,000 people don't get a message, right? It is up to the algorithm how it shows my content to people, or up to people actually searching for me, going to my personal profile and then watching videos from me. Does that make sense? So if you are using TikTok as a means to grow your business, market your business, build a community, it is really important for you that you really put emphasis on growing an email list. So that way, no matter where you go, you can tell people where to go. For example, let's just say you have 20,000 followers on TikTok. Your mission should be to get 20,000 people on your email list, because let's just say you choose to move to Instagram. If a ban happens, then you can send an email to all of your followers that joined your email list and say, hey, I am now on Instagram. Come follow me on Instagram. Now you have an instant community of people who already knew you and liked your content to come to the next place. Now, if you're doing that in your videos, it's not always the most effective tool, right? Because you can say, come follow me on Instagram, but most people don't leave the TikTok app to go to Instagram to follow you, right? They just don't typically do that because they're in TikTok and they want to stay right there. So it's more in your best interest that you are focusing hey Cherie, that you are focusing your time and attention, moving them off of the platform to email. Okay, because that way you have so much control. I teach this all the time to our students, our one-on-one students, our group consulting students, because you have to have control in your business. If you don't have control, then you're under someone else's control. Like, we don't own Facebook. When Facebook went down for whatever reason, guess what? There was nothing we could do to make that platform come up. Nothing. I saw somebody last week who had an account of 107,000 followers on Instagram, and she got her page banned for like the wrong reasons. And so now today she's sitting at 300 followers. 300. Can you imagine going from 100,000 to 300? That's a lot of people, right? But what if she had all of her people that were on her email list, like 100,000 people? Well, she could send that one email and say, hey, come follow me here, da 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 da. Does that make sense? So this is what we're talking about today, is that no matter what happens as it pertains to a TikTok ban, whether it happens or does not happen, it's really important that right now your primary focus is, how do I continue the conversation with a community of people off of TikTok? But not only TikTok, off of YouTube, off of Instagram, off of LinkedIn. Because at the end of the day, we don't own any of the platforms. We don't own it. We own our email list because we can download that and there we go, but we can't download our followers. We can't re-upload them somewhere else. No, we have no ability to do that whatsoever. Hey, Leo, we have zero ability to do that. All right. Now, I already know that some of you guys were like, well, how do I get started building an email list? Okay. Well, listen. Okay. What is my solution? Let me find it real quick. I know that's y'all's next question. I do have a free training for that. Let me see. What is the name of it? Ooh, sorry. I got to find it. I'm trying to find the name. Let me see. I know it's my website, kiakelly.com, but I don't know if it's funnel marketing or it's perfect funnel. It's free too. It's not like there's nothing paid on it, but I want to be able to give it to you because here I am talking about what I'm talking about. And there it is. Okay, I got it. Okay. So let me give y'all that link here. Okay. Hold on one second. I'm going to put it here on the screen. Hi, Nick. All right. So this is how you're going to get started building an email list. Okay. So let me put it on the screen here. Let me see. All right. There we go. So you guys can go to my website, kiakelly.com/funnel marketing. Or if you send me a DM, like if you can't remember the web address, you can send me a DM and I'll give you that. Okay. kiakelly.com/funnel marketing. Because if you're brand new to email marketing, I can't teach all that to you right now on one stream. no, it's impossible. I could try, but like I've started learning about email marketing in 2016. I paid $10,000 to go on a journey with that, and then I've been paying more and more and more and more money to learn. So like to say that I can teach you all of that right now in this stream would be a lie. It's impossible to teach you all that in one stream. But what I can do is I can give you that for free. Okay. So if y'all can go to that address, kiakelly.com/funnel marketing, or send me a DM and I'll send you a link for that. And that's how you can get started learning how to build an email list. Because if your number one goal is making money in your business, you've got to connect with people. You've got to have control over being able to talk to people and market to people and sell to people. Does that make sense? It's like, you wonder why everywhere you go, everybody's trying to get you to download their app or join their list or give you 20% off here, 30% off of that. The reason for all of that is so they can have control in a good way. Like, who do I get emails from? Let me see what's in my purse. Let's just say it's Maybelline. Amazon. I got this Maybelline lip gloss from Amazon. I need to buy another one. And so Amazon, when we log in, I give them my information, my email address. And now Amazon is able to contact me. They're able to talk back to me at all the time, right? Because I give it in my email address. I'm in a YouTube creator program and they gave me this awesome wireless mic, but guess what? They also asked for my email address. So they are constantly sending me emails from YouTube, right? And so as a business owner, what you want to be doing is you've got to have a level of control to be able to talk to your people. Social media is a beautiful place. It's an absolutely beautiful place, but it's not a place where you have control. Okay. It's not a place where you have control. Anything could happen. Okay. Let me see. I hope y'all got that link from me. Okay. Anything could happen. People getting their accounts deleted, getting banned. The TikTok platform could get banned. I do not think that it will, but I'm not going to sit around and wait and say, it's not going to get banned. It's not going to get banned. No, I'm going to do something, in a, expectation that it could happen so I can continue running my business. Okay. What kind of questions do you guys have about whether it's a TikTok ban or moving your audience from social media to email? Because that's the number one thing you should be doing. Yes, continue marketing. Yes, continue doing what you're doing. Yes, if they have a petition, write a petition, do all those things, right? But also, business wise, you are running a business. What are you going to do to continue to run your business in preparation of what could be a potential TikTok ban? Okay. I wanted y'all to ask me any questions that you guys have. Okay. I do have some like anxiety around, I won't even say anxiety. I do have some like curiosity about a potential TikTok ban. So I'm not gonna just be in the, oh my God, it's fine. I'm not gonna be in la la land. No, I am going to be like, okay, this could potentially happen. What do I need to do to move people from there to where I can have control and I can talk back to them in case I go to a different platform? Does that make sense? Okay. Thank you for sharing emails and websites with a forum page. Yay. You're welcome. Any questions, you guys? Well, now listen, in between now and then, let's kind of talk about TikTok and all the things. So we're talking about TikTok ban, but I can answer any questions you guys have about marketing. One thing I do want to do is I'm really excited because I think it's twice a year. No, once a year. Once a year, we do a 3-day class. Okay. And this 3-day class, I am teaching every single day for 3 straight days. Okay. I am teaching you how to get started with creating Instagram Reels, viral strategies for going viral on Instagram Reels or on TikTok. I'm teaching you about content ideas, strategies. I'm teaching you how to convert your audience from being someone that's watching you on social media to someone that is actually buying your products and services. And then it's happening basically right now in 1 week. We are going to be hosting our 3-day Instagram Reels and TikTok challenge. We only hosted, I think it's one time this year, we're going to be having this challenge. I am very, very, very excited because what we're going to be doing in this challenge is making sure that you know what you need to do with tutorials. And then every single night, you're going to actually implement. Okay. So what that means is that I'm going to teach you something. I'm going to say, okay, go create this video. I'm going to teach you something, then you're going to create the video. And every single night, we're going to be watching your content. You're going to be watching everybody else's content and supporting. And the number one goal is to help you get views, followers, and dollars. period. Okay. Every single night, the goal is to help you get views, followers, and dollars. And so we're always checking back every single day to see the success of your video. And that happens inside of my 3-day Instagram Reels and TikTok challenge. So there's actually a link on the screen for you guys who want to join. Now, if you're watching this live or on replay and you're on Facebook or you're on Instagram, you could just type the word challenge. Okay. If you're interested in our 3-day challenge and you're on Facebook or you're watching on Instagram, you can just type the word challenge. And then what will happen is our chat system is going to send you a message in a DM with a link to the challenge. Okay. Now, if you are happening to watch this on LinkedIn or you're watching this on where else we at? LinkedIn, YouTube, or TikTok, you can go to the link on screen or the link in my profile, and then you can join us. Okay. So, Jamie, if you want to join, you have to go to the link on the screen because you're on TikTok. Our chat bot only works on Facebook and Instagram. Okay. So it doesn't work anywhere else, unfortunately. But you can join us, guys. It is $27. So $9 for 3 days and with me an entire hour. Every single time we do this challenge, we have hundreds of people that join us. It's an incredible, incredible time. And you're not just watching with me, you are learning and you're actually implementing. Okay. Let me see. Marsha said, how do you come up with content for continuous email marketing? Okay. So Marsha's asking about the content that you're going to send to people when you have an email list. So here's the thing to understand about marketing. Okay. So marketing is the same, whether it's an email, whether it's a YouTube video, or it's a short video. It is all about who is your audience? What does your audience need? And what can you provide to them in that need each week? Right. So, for example, I get a newsletter every single week from Amy Porterfield, and Amy Porterfield talks about marketing made easy, which is her podcast. She has different guests on it, and it's all about marketing and things of that nature. So, Amy's job, her podcast, is to have topics around what her audience needs help with, and the best way for her to come up with that is to actually talk to her audience. So one of the things that you guys will notice from me is I am always asking you, what questions do you have? How can I help you? What are you struggling with? Because one, if I'm live, I can help you live. But two, I also get ideas for what else you need, right? So for example, Marsha just told me that she needs help with how to come up with ideas for continuous email. But I am curious, those of you all that are watching, just type a 1 if you are like, yeah, I don't even know what to talk about in my email. If that's you and you're saying, I don't know what to talk about my email, just type a 1 in the chat. Okay. I guarantee you that across all these platforms, there's going to be at least 5 people that say, yeah, I have no idea what to talk about in my emails, right? And so because Marsha asked that question, right, now I get to address the question for her and everybody on all these platforms watching. And I get that as a topic that I can talk about in a video, in a long video, and in a newsletter. Okay. So the more you're actually talking to your audience, hey, Deanna, the more you're talking to your audience, the more you're asking your audience questions, the more the more you give your audience an opportunity to ask you questions, the more you're going to come up with ideas. Okay. But also, we all have competitors. We all have people that we listen to that are like next level up here. We're learning from them. They're giving us great ideas to talk about as well. I am not saying copy them. I am saying that if I love Amy Porterfield and she's talking about this, this, and this, I may say, ooh, I want to talk about that topic as well. I'm not going to take Amy's bullet points. I'm going to take the topic and I'm going to put my opinion and whatever on that if I want to have a topic. Okay. But also, when I send my newsletters out, it goes out every Thursday. I like to just talk to my people. I want them to feel like that they're talking directly to me, and so I give them a little bit of me and what happened with me this week. I also talk about here's what's happening on social media this week and whatever, because my audience, who I have learned, is coming to me and our community to learn how to market their businesses using social media. So my job is to go, what is happening in the world of social media this week? And how can I serve my audience with this content? Does that make sense, Marsha? I know there was a long answer to a short question, but does that make sense, Marsha? Cherie says, what email platform do you like best? Okay, so I have a couple that I like, and we also have affiliate links if anybody is interested. But one of the ones we use the one we use right now is Kartra, because with Kartra we're able to have like sales pages, email, and we have our course housed in there. But I also like ConvertKit because ConvertKit is very easy to use for the average person, right? Kartra required me to learn. My tech person had to learn, and then I had to learn from her. But whereas ConvertKit is a lot easier, okay? So let me see if I got my affiliate link here. Let me see. If y'all don't have affiliate links, you guys should, because why not? Because if you're going to refer somebody to something, why not just get paid $1? You know what I mean? So I'll give you guys my link here for ConvertKit. Let me put it here in the chat. ConvertKit. All right. What other questions do you guys have? And then I have a link to Kartra. Have all of my affiliate links listed in my little notes. All right. So you can check any of those out. I'm pretty sure that if you use ConvertKit, it's free for your first something. It's free for your first something, or it's low cost for your first something. I can't remember that. I'll have to look that up. Okay. Questions. What other questions you guys have? And who's going to join us in the challenge? I'm waiting for y'all to join. What y'all waiting on? Our challenge is Monday, March 18th. We're in like 10 days. 10 days, and y'all get to learn from me for 3 days straight. 3 days straight is an hour every single night. I'm always pretty exhausted, to be quite honest with you, at the end of the challenge, because I put so much into it. I plan a lot. I am making sure I'm teaching you what is working today, not what is working back then, but what's working right now. Okay, let me see. ConvertKit is free for your first 1,000 subscribers, only $30 a month for automations. Ooh, okay, that's good. Okay, so if any of y'all are interested in ConvertKit, okay, so it is free for your first 1,000 subscribers and only $30 a month for automations. Great. Okay, perfect. What kind of questions you guys got? Any more questions? Y'all got questions about TikTok, questions about Instagram, questions about email marketing, questions about helping me find a man. Listen, it's not going to be hard being back in Houston. Listen, I was in Houston for 48 hours and I was like, good God. Like all the men were just looking. I was like, I ain't had nobody look at me like that in a long time. The girl is no longer hidden. I'm like, Jesus, thank you for moving me back to Houston. I can appreciate you. I will not do anything to shame you. I will not do anything I got to repent for. Thank you so much. Amen. I just say that out loud. All right. Oh my God. Love the setup. What app are you using to display questions on TikTok? Laugh like this. Thanks, Zane. So I am using StreamYard. Okay. With StreamYard, I'm able to stream on all the platforms. So right now I'm on my Facebook page, my Facebook business page, my Facebook group, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, all from one. See, I don't understand this. Let me tell y'all something. Listen. I got this new camera from Ozbot Tiny 2. It's new, and I'm trying to figure out how to use it. But something happens when I do these like hand movements. It like zooms in. I'm like, why am I so close? Why can y'all see my chin hairs? Why? Why can you see that I haven't clipped my nose hairs in a while? I don't know. If any of y'all know how to zoom out, please tell me. Otherwise, I'm about to change cameras. Because I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. It happens to me all the time. I probably should reach out to them and say, hey, how do I unzoom myself? I'm like, we're going back to the regular camera. There we go. Okay, we're going back to the regular camera. Are we good? Okay, hold on. There we go. There we go. Regular camera. Because I don't know how to unzoom. I was like this close, like super close, right? And I'm like, try pinching out because it zoomed when you pointed to the camera. Okay, let's try that. This is so fun. I literally just got this camera recently. It's a great camera. See the quality. Oh my God. Now we're like everywhere. So it's a great camera, but I'm trying to figure out how to like pinch. I'm trying. Where do we go? Where do we go? We're just gonna contact them. I'm gonna listen, Eddie. Why are you licking me down there? I got a cat down there. Okay, we're just gonna remove the camera for now, and then I'm gonna ask them, how do I unzoom? because this has happened to me 3 times already. And it's been like so funny and all the different meetings I've been in. And I'm like, why am I so close? What's the name of the camera? It's called the I get great pores. Thanks. Shout out to Drunk Elephant helping me with my skin. It's called the Ozbot Tiny 2. The Ozbot Tiny 2. Speaking of, I should reach out to Drunk Elephant. Like I'm dealing with perimenopause, menopause, all this stuff, and my face was just like, hey, we're not happy anymore. And so I learned about Drunk Elephant, their peptide something. I'm like, whoa, she's a lady. Whoa, 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 she's a lady. Coming back. So yeah, I had to reach out to Drunk Elephant to get a brand deal. Anyway, okay. So I missed the beginning. What was the consensus about posting on TikTok? The consensus was keep posting and grow your email list, right? Because if TikTok is banned in 5 months, we should be preparing for that today. I'm not afraid of it. I'm curious about it, but I'm not afraid of it. So my job is to do my job, which is market, do my thing, get people off of TikTok and off all platforms so I have control. Hands down. My laugh is infectious. Thank you so much. It's funny. People tell me that all the time. And I'm like, I used to hate my laugh. I wish I had this little video. Like there's I did a conference called Social Media Marketing World, and they asked me to be what's called a lifeguard. Like basically somebody in the hallway that's just just talking to people that as they walk by and just having fun. And so during that time, I was a little nervous because I was just nervous. Like it's my first time doing that. So I was in the hall doing all this stuff. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. So I'm laughing, hugging people, blowing the whistles and all this stuff. Yeah, it was hilarious. And I was like, well, if y'all love it, I love it too. uh okay. Anybody else? Question. Okay. I don't see any more questions. Let me see. Did I miss questions on Instagram? Instagram, I am so sorry. Oh my God. Y'all still here? I'm so sorry. Like I had no idea all these questions were here. Instagram, I am so sorry. That is terrible. Let me hold on. We can't go nowhere. There was so many questions on Instagram, but the screen wasn't moving, so I had no idea. All right, let's go back to Instagram. Hold on. I'm sorry, Instagram. Is there a ban? Charity, you may be gone by now, but it has not been banned yet. But there's like in the media, they're talking about banning it again, and we're like, what is going on there? Let me see. That's so weird that anyway, let me just keep going. Any other questions? Let me see. Scroll. What streaming platform are you using? I'm using StreamYard. Eduardo. My 15-year-old cat. He's got like claws like Edward Scissorhands. So when he touches me, it's like, hey. Hey, Gloria. Hey, girl. That's the cost of an NYC deli lunch. Right? Let me see. Okay. Susie. Okay. I'm so sorry. You Instagram. I'm so sorry. I didn't see any of those questions. Let me keep going. Did you freak out when Meta IG went down this week? What would someone do if this? Oh my God. Listen, I was in Houston touring apartments and I had just used the Wi-Fi in the airport and I couldn't log in. And I changed my password like 5 times. I was like, I hope they're not posting anything crazy about me on my page. I mean, I was trying forever and I was trying to stay sane, walk touring these apartments with these people. And I'm just like, I was freaking out, but I was like, stay calm. God will protect you. If anybody says anything, people know you and your integrity is going to be okay. That was what was going through my mind. And then finally it logged in and I was like, I didn't really care that followers would be gone. I cared more about somebody posting or saying something that was not me. You know what I mean? I can't log into my TikTok on Android. Still unable to log in. It's for 3 days. Oh no, that's terrible. That's so weird. Zane, I don't know why this is happening like that. Relationship coach Dr. Marsha, because of the possible ban, should we pivot to IG and YouTube? I'm mostly focused on TikTok. No, don't. Okay, here's the deal. I believe if you have the bandwidth, that you should be repurposing on all the different platforms, right? Period. But more than anything, Marsha, you need to be pulling people off of social media in general onto an email list. What camera is that? The camera that I'm using up here is called the Ozbot Ozbot Tiny 2. Let me show it to y'all. Okay. This is the camera that is here that I just got. It's really nice. It's hot. But this is here. It is here. And so I'm trying to figure out how not to zoom in because I'm constantly zooming myself in like unintentionally. And I can't figure out how to zoom out. And so it's the funniest thing as it happens. This camera right now, this is my iMac. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Whew. All right, I missed all those Instagram questions. Change your password just in case. Okay, good. That's so weird about your Android though. Try to update things. Try to update the app and all the stuff. Maybe that's it. Any other questions, you guys? Now that I'm seeing the whole screen. Any other questions? I want all of you guys to join us in our challenge. It's going to be amazing. It's $27 to get your entire life. It's all very structured, right? So I'm teaching hardcore every day, everything that I know. What I teach you on day one, then you're going to go and create and you're going to post. You're going to post on Instagram Reels or you're going to post on TikTok and you're going to take what you post, you're going to post it back into the group. And then we're going to be evaluating and like giving you some, everybody's going to be watching your content and stuff. And then day 2, I'm going to teach and you're going to post. And day 3, I'm going to teach and you're going to post, right? And the whole goal is teaching you how to be a master of creating content on Instagram Reels and TikTok for your business in 3 days. 3. Okay. And it's only $27. Okay. Any other questions? Do you think they will ban TikTok? I don't think so. No, I don't. I really don't think so. Like as a US, we just don't typically do that. We typically find people and make people pay money. We don't typically ban things. That's just not what we typically do. It's just not what we typically do as a country. It's just we're much more greedy than we are. I think it's more money. I think it's more money focused, honestly. Will the challenge be helpful for those of us who have been doing this for a while? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because here's the deal. Like inside the challenge, you're going to have 2 levels. It's going to be the person who's brand new to TikTok and Instagram Reels, and then the person who's been there for a while. Both people are going to be like, oh, because I'm not just somebody who teaches video. I am a business consultant. So everything that I teach is going to be from that perspective, and you're going to be able to implement. Everybody's at their different phases. How long each day is a challenge? The challenge is 1 hour. Okay. So Monday the 18th is from 4 to 5 p.m. PST, 7 to 8 p.m. EST. And then Tuesday is the same time. Wednesday is the same time. So just 3 days. Okay. If you're watching on Instagram or if you're watching on Facebook and you want to join the challenge, you can just type the word challenge in the comments. Okay. If you type the word challenge in the comments on Facebook or Instagram, I'll send you a DM immediately with a link to the challenge. If you're watching on LinkedIn, YouTube, or TikTok, you have to go to the link on the screen or in my bio. Okay. Because the chat bot doesn't work on YouTube, LinkedIn, or TikTok. Okay. The API is not open on those platforms. It's only available on Facebook and Instagram using ManyChat. Okay. Any other questions from anybody? I want to see all of y'all in the challenge. All of you guys want to learn strategies for growing your business, strategies for marketing your business on social media, and all of you guys know that you need to invest in order to learn. Okay. 3 days. Okay. Normally for an hour, it's $500. So you're going to save $1,500 and pay $27 one time and learn for 3 straight days. Okay. 3 straight days. How many of you guys would agree that you need help? If you would agree that you need help with marketing on social media, just say me in the chat. I know it's every last one of y'all that need help with this. And for $27, you can get help for 3 days. But you have listen, I can teach you all day long on the live stream and all that. But you know that when you invest is when you get the greatest result. Just like me, I invest all the time, and that's how I get the greatest result. Okay. Iris, I'm glad you're going to be joining us. Hey, from San Diego. I'm in San Diego too until May. All right. Okay. I'm going to let you guys go. I have a call coming up at 3. I have not had anything for lunch yet, and your girl's got to go and do that. So I love you guys. I want to see every last one of y'all in the challenge. So just go to KiaKelly.com/challenge, and I will see you guys soon. All right. Bye, guys.